back working on.
Hey, so I'm back working on this 2019 Ford Escape, and this first part didn't have audio, so I'm just voicing over. Um, I put this dash in by myself, slid it in with a table, but I recommend when you do this job, pull your doors first, then take out your seats, then remove your center console. And those steps gives you plenty of room to work on it and makes the job a whole lot easier. I had help when the first time I did it, and the guy that helped me crush the heater core tube, forcing it in. So lucky me, I get to do it all over again. And this time actually only took me like 45 minutes to take it completely apart. So I hope there's not a third time, and I'm sure there won't be. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I hope this helps someone.
Side. Started and then tried to readjust the camera on some things, but I like it. What are we doing? Make sure we put this thing together. That over here, as I'm seeing right now, that your speaker wires and stuff are up so that you can plug your speaker back in right there. And on the other side, right there, it will fall down in, and if they do, you're going to pull the whole thing back apart anyway. All right, so there's those 10s right there, 15 on the side. Down here are the other two 10s that go in that dash to hold it together. Wiring. We've got a lot of wires, but you've got these going to the fuse box right here. This one that goes right here to these plugs, and it's pretty easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things to unplug right there on that side. On the other side, you've only got one thing to unplug, and that's a little line right here coming up through here, right there. That's all you got to do is plug that in, taking your steering column bolt out right here and leaving your steering column attached. That's 11 millimeter on that. All right, remember our shift thing, and to push 2 tabs in on each side, pull that off. I mean our hood release. The seat hold-ins are 15 mils, 4 of them. Take the caps off and pull those out. So that's what I've gotten to, and then I'm going to put the camera somewhere else and start putting everything back together. Also, first off, going back together, you're going to get your heater hose slid back on and your AC hooked back up. And I go ahead and I put it on my vacuum pump. I go ahead and top off my antifreeze. That way when I get everything back together, I'm ready to start. All right, you pretty much got a full view of the whole dash. You start working actually right up top on the reinstall of this and this top dash piece going across here and getting it clipped in. Some of these plastic clips that go on the end of these things, you have to be sure be like an airplane clip. Fly away. Here's an orange one laying down here on the ground now. I know where it goes, but I'm sure I'll be locating some of those. Now these wires, the speaker, and the church right there. And then right here in this corner is one more wire. where these sun load sinks there. The plug back in. The second time pulling this thing apart, I was so pissed off I have to do it again. I had the whole thing apart in 45 minutes. Nobody could believe it. Every place of everything. I didn't have to think about it. No, lights. Can't see. I get this back far enough. Low 7 in the corner. Speaker wires up. Very hot. You will not do without air here. Believe me. So those are 7 millimeters in the corner. It's locked in. Just go really easy with that battery ratchet. Right in the center. This is kept. Piece that goes right here. We'll catch up with that a little bit later. Let's see what I want to do for next. Let's go ahead and put these A-coils in. They have a couple little tabs that gotta go straight down in here. And then reaching up again for our speaker. We're getting a shot of my back mostly right now. Speaker's plugged in. Hung up in there a little bit. Alright. There, this stupid thing, I hate it, but it has its use, I guess. There we go. So, halfway. That's cool. And hopefully they just saves you from going through the crap I went through. We got fans going today, about 92 degrees in here. Don't have the garage doors open. And we'll plug these in again. That's the speakers plugged in, the pillow sides are all in there. We put in our side panels. This piece here is just the correct side. Oh, here. Let's don't forget our 8 millimeter ground over here. That would not be nice. Then start the bolts back where they go in. Try to keep my tools out. 7s, 8s, 10s, and 15s. 1 9. Ground's back on. And tuck it underneath the carpet on this side. This piece right here. Well, the battery went dead on my Astro light. I like these lights pretty well. And they go in a magnetic recharger. The blue ones, I think they're 4,000, 6,000 blue, something like that. Behind the kids, almost. That's not. This one goes up top. There's a missing, actually 3 of the orange tabs. That sucks because I don't see them laying around. I guess it's time to call the dealer and order some clips. That's going to be the new thing on the cars. Clips and retainers to order. I remember that. Stuff goes flying. Let's put a glove box down, see if that helps us get this piece lined up. This actually too goes up. We need something there. There's a little edge it cuts into. And it still wants to beat me up. Come on now. Trying to force it. You shouldn't be. There's that tab one. Push the other back. Just grab something to just kind of push it back a little bit. I have more trouble with tabs and stuff. There's no room to get that bottom one in there. I'm gonna get it. Twisting the heck out of it. Oh, come on now. Back to another rocker panel cover over here. Let's do the other side. Take some of this stuff with me. But nobody's going to be bothering me today. This flashlight happened. Yeah, these are foldable, wirelessly charged, floating double-sided LED. The box working. We drop them, we break them, leave them under cars. We get to go down the road. Here's my bottom cover. Oh no, that is. To speaker connected keeps happening to me. we were putting in the side covers on each side and connecting those. I'm working on this side over here on the driver's side and just clip this side in. That side went in a lot better. While I'm here, we got this metal bracket. It's down here on the bottom to the middle side pump. I'm going to start these. And we got two in the bottom down there to connect up. We'll get to those in a minute. And these are the under seat vents right here. And you saw just in the video before that, putting the top on with 7s in each side, putting these pieces back up, and really we're ready for the molding to go around this whole door. It'd probably be a good idea to go ahead and do it now so we don't cut ourselves up on exposed metal. Well, we've got our camera in here though, so I guess we're going to wait. Alright, well, underneath the steering wheel obviously is your knuckle, steering shaft, coupler. Let's go ahead and put that in. Since I'm on this side, it is kind of telescoping. So, hang on my back here. And thank goodness, this one only goes on one way. Can't mess it up. And then we can unlock our steering wheel. Don't have to worry about that clock spring anymore. Get our ratchet strap out of there. Go ahead and grab my 11 while I'm on this side, and we'll tighten up that steering shaft bolt. I'm going to take that back. Thought my memory was good. I ought to know better. It's a 10. Got it. Now, I believe we'll go after the center console is what would be next. So we're going to remove this cover right here. I'll stick this on our edge. Well, let's go ahead and pop this hood cable release back in there. Put that down. See if our little cover, center cover's here close to us. There it is. And it works. Yep, let's grab our center console, and to do that I'm going to have to move the camera. If that's right, where my camera is setting. Alright, center console piece and some plugs and things like that. And let's go ahead and put the glove box back up here. Let's go over here and look at some plugs first that are going to have to be connected.
So I had to take over to voice over because I had to plug this plug in here and the fan was blowing right right into my microphone. This one, the main plug harness is up in the front. And slide it back into its retainer. Clip came apart there a little bit, had to readjust it. As you see.
See if we can look underneath it and slide it in. Hard pipe.
Dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's sometimes can be time consuming. Making sure you get all your clips back in place and things connected and hooked and locked into where they're supposed to be.
Alright, and
The second
then we got this
wiring
plug
harness
coming
right
across
here,
here.
you pulled the carpet back and
Going to this
plugged
module
back
right
into
here.
the airbag module back here.
Unplugged. Now this
Now we'll pull the
wire
carpet
goes
back and
underneath the carpet down
some
here.
little
This part,
tabs we gotta put back in place here.
that little tab connects right
Tuck these
there.
wires in
That one right
where they're
there.
supposed to be. And there's one in the very front
Let's
that
see
we gotta
about
put
this
in
piece right here.
right there. It's like a bolt sticking up and just
Sorry about the
slides
wind,
over the
but
top of it.
gotta stay cool.
It goes up
Cool
to
as
our
I can.
shifter center console. Now we grab our center
Center
console
console's
and
coming in.
bring it in.
I'm gonna get into my socks and get these heavy shoes off of my feet since it's the weekend. Get comfortable, why not? Alright. And we put these screws back in these holes. Now's the time to take them out. Drop that one, there it went over there, thank goodness. Couple on the side over here, we'll get them out, then we'll be able to slide this console back down inside there. Okay, got two little lineup pegs up here in the front. Those lined up. Make sure your brackets are lined up on the bottom. And slid right in. Now we can step back. I'm going to aim that camera off my microphone, the fan, off my microphone as best I can. Black 10 millimeter there. Black 10 millimeter back here in the back. I got one more here. And for some reason it's not in the slot, so we've got to throw them back together. How you feeling? 2 hours to get out of bed? Really? Yeah, I didn't want to come in, but I did. We're going to plug this in right here. Got motivated. Believe it or not, I got this dash slid in on that table, slid the table up here and slid this thing in by myself. Let's plug in this module on the side here. Yeah, those guides help a lot. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it. Yeah, you gotta have. Yeah, it was, and just slid it right down in there. I was amazed. I was sitting there thinking, am I gonna go get Eddie, or can I do this without him? Okay, little convo with one of our helpers showed up for a little bit. All right, get my body down in here. All right, so I went ahead and started all the tins across the bottom. Two, two. 2R7. I will reach across the other side. Those are all started on the other side, and I'll tighten them up, just reaching over. There's an 8 right up here, or 7 right up here. Excuse me. There's 3 tins on this side. In there. I'm going to pull my shifter cable up through, because our shifter is our next piece to put in here. I'm going to change the angle of this, or are we good? Let's see. Adjust that camera just a little bit. All right. Clip it in, lock it in, our shift cable. Clips. Let's see here. Now that I've been into this job so many times, just drop that tin. I'm going to have to dig it out. Doing it the second time, I think I could do the whole thing in about 3 or 4 hours. Let's see if I can find the one that just dropped down in, as I've got to. All right, let's pause video so I can find the bolt. All right, goes in on this side. That is all established there. Now, again, we'll change camera angle. We'll hook up the top piece here. It'll work putting the camera there, but give it a shot. We've got this piece to put in. This goes to our centerpiece up front. And make sure that stays up there. Now I snuck this thing around it last time. There we go. Sneak that back up in there. All right, we got to plug in that piece, or right there. Oh, these center vents I put in a minute ago. Don't forget those, or we'll be pulling it back apart. There, park switch. Now let's see. Any special tabs or anything on that? I don't see any. Come back around this side here for a minute. Oh, let's get our wiring that way. That'll help. That looks good. That's flat down and in there. There's 3 7s on each side of this. 2 or 3. There's 2. One straight down. On the side there. See if I can reach across the top and get this one. Straight down there. There's going to be one more. I got to go to the other side and get that. But I don't have to go there right this second. I can grab this, grab our power supply piece here, and go ahead and plug this back in and lock it in place. Okay, going around the other side. To do that, I like to complete one section completely. I know it's walking back and forth instead of completing the section of the stuff all on one side. I'm going to find one more little 7. I'm not locating it, so I'm going to have to go get one and put it in. We'll go do that. Now I want to go ahead and put this piece back down on inside here. Flips in. Then I want to go ahead and put the top cover on top of the shifter here. If it'll cooperate with us. Well, I got to reposition that camera. Greatest angle, but maybe it'll stay there. Let's see if I have to take that one centerpiece back out. Get my body down in here. And then we got these side pieces to snap into. I want to see that too. This piece that comes across the top, snapping in. And make sure everything is going to line up. This comes up. And I got it, can get it out of our way, lock it in there. Probably gonna have to pull it back up anyway because the side covers, I believe, have to go on first. I believe I got ahead of ourselves there a little bit. Let's see if I'm right. Yep. So we just got to bring it up just a little bit. And enough to get the side covers on. That's some thin plastic now, I ain't kidding you. Yeah. So I did get ahead of us. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Snap the side cover in right here. And then that. And we got some wiring obviously to do underneath this kick panel over here, but the box down. There's that little bitty 5mm that goes in the very side of this, right by the AC. Doesn't have to be real tight. Yeah, the other side cover. Close my glove box. And I think we can reposition the camera in just a minute. Could have put it on the tripod, I guess. Let's see here. Once the side channels line up, everything just pops right in, really, really simplified. Like, I gotta tighten up my side metal bracket over here though, and then put those bottom ones in. So let's pause, reshape this camera, see what we got. So side covers are in. I think this one needs to be popped in a little bit further. There we go. Back to that top piece. One side tucked in a little bit funky for us here. Whoops. I see why now. Get up over that top of that thing. Oh, well, well. Come on now. Gotta get up over the top of that thing. There we go. Jeez. Is that it? That can't be right. Yeah, it is. Gotta get up over the top edge of that side cover, and if you miss it, it wants to fight you the whole way. Much better. Oh, that was a nice breeze just blew in. Now let's see if this is going to work, or if I'm going to have to take something apart. There you go. Break on through to the other side. One piece over there. Starting to run out of pieces. That's good news. This piece right here. Right up. That all looks good. Obviously, you can wipe everything down, but there's some wiring over there. That's where I'm going. Plug some plugs in. Already plugged this one in. We'll be closer to completion. Working right up in here. Fuse box area. So we got these plugs that got to go back. That's a blue one. Push and lock. Now this one's blue. This one's white. We got these over here on the side. Gray. Hang on here. This gray one here. Now that one goes there. And those two grays. This one goes here. This one's blue, but it looks to me like there's only one spot for it to go. And it says blue on there. It's so funny. Usually they color code these things. This side clip just came out. On the wrong side. There we go. That's good. Let's make sure there's none up there, and we'll be fine. A plug on both sides to put in, and the doors to hang. I'm not going to show putting the seats in. I'm going to bolt them up right now. Here I got the molding to put on and the doors to hang back on and two plugs. The car's running the ice cold air conditioning right now. I wanted to make sure it was working before I put everything else back together. So that's your 2019 Ford Escape. This was the reinstall of the dash after evaporator and the heater core actually. Thanks for watching. Hope that helps you out. Appreciate it.